If you like time loop comedies like Groundhog Day, Happy Death Day, Palm Springs, then I've got a movie recommendation for you. It's called One More Shot, and it stars Emily Browning and Sean Keenan, and it takes place on New Year's Eve, 1999. Emily Browning plays Minnie, an anesthesiologist who is gifted a bottle of tequila that, unbeknownst to her, has the power of time travel. Well, it's a bottle of mezcal with magical powers. Well, she takes the magical drink with her to a New Year's Eve party to ring in Y2K with a group of friends, and is surprised by an old flame who's visiting from out of town. Well, she thinks that this is the perfect opportunity for her to rekindle their relationship, but he's got an even bigger surprise for Minnie. He brought along his new girlfriend, who he plans to propose to at the stroke of midnight. Now, all Minnie's got to do is take a shot of this drink, reset the night, and get one last shot of alone time with him to prove that they are the perfect match. That's One More Shot in a nutshell. And this movie has so much going for it, so many elements that I enjoyed. I love the title, One More Shot, the double entendre. She drinks a shot to reset the night, and she wants one more shot to try to prove that this is the man for her. Now, although this takes place on one night, New Year's Eve, 1999, I wasn't transported back to the 90s. This didn't necessarily feel like Y2K to me. It felt more modern and focused more on the relationships and the story than it did the set design. Like, it wasn't a wide shot of Y2K or the 90s. It was a more focused, more centered story about this group of friends and why Minnie wanted to go back in time to rekindle this relationship. So it was more zoomed in than it was focused out. Now, when costume design or set design doesn't transport you back, music can. And the soundtrack to this movie is really good. They licensed some really good music for the movie. And it's funny. Emily Browning is hilarious in this movie. She got to do physical comedy, and there's stunt choreography in the film. Now, most of the comedy is front loaded. The first hour is hilarious, and then the third act is more serious because there are implications with shifting timelines. And I love that about the film too, that even though it was a time loop and we're in one location for most of the runtime, they kept the story interesting. It didn't feel repetitive at all. I really enjoyed One More Shot, and if time loop comedies is your vibe, you'll enjoy it too. One More Shot will be available on VOD December the 12th. I highly recommend that you catch it the moment it's available. And thanks to Pixel Scene Media for allowing me to review One More Shot early.